Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are on to pattern number 18. So let's begin. This pattern is a little bit more technical, so I do want to just go ahead and write the code, and then we're going to break down each iteration so that you could understand. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, that is our pattern. Now let's get into the code that I just wrote for this pattern. Okay, so we have an int num that's 5, okay? And I'm going to break down each iteration. So this first loop controls our rows. The first nested for loop, which is our second for loop, controls our blank columns. And the last for loop controls our numbered columns. Okay? Okay, so now let me break down the code per iteration. So from our first iteration, I is equal to 1. So the amount of spaces that are the blank spaces they're going to print is num minus I. If num is 5 and num minus I will equal to 4. So on the first iteration, it's going to print 4 blank spaces, or in this case, we printed 4 stars, and then it's going to print 1. Okay? On the second iteration, num is still 5, but I is equal to 2. Therefore, it's going to print 3 blank spaces. And then this loop starts here. And that's going to print our row number plus increment the column by 1. On the third iteration, it would be num minus I, which is 5 minus 3. So it's going to print 2 blank spaces. And then it's going to start our columns, and we're going to increment the columns up to 5. On our fourth iteration, it would be num minus I, which would be 5 minus 4, 1 blank space prints, and then it iterates up to 7. On our final iteration, num minus I would be 5 minus I, which would be 0. And therefore, no blank space, or in this case, no star would print. And so it just starts from our row number, which is 5, and it goes up to 9. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment, and I could probably explain it a little bit further. But thank you so much for joining me for pattern number 18. Our next pattern would be pattern number 19. And again, that also will be a pyramid pattern. And this is what the pattern looked like. Thank you so much, and have a great day.